Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weeping and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BBO Boxing, man. The original man, sent by God, back with another video, man. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if you can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Okay, I see it. Do this. Let me do this. Let me get the raffle out the way. Pay the raffle commercial. I got at least play that once for y'all
The
pay a bill.
JBT is back at it again, y'all. This time, amazing raffle for the holidays. Replenish the pocket. Sometimes things go grim and, you spend a little bit more than you anticipated, but we're here to help you out. $5 to get you in, $20 to get you in 5 times for winner takes half. Hold on. I didn't know that was the details, y'all. Hold on. Cut.
Hey, Remo.
Hey, yo, Karen, why y'all ain't let me know that the prize was winner takes half? Now, this is dope.
It's been running for some time now, silly.
Is JBT a content creators ought to get into this?
Absolutely not. Are you crazy?
No.
Nope.
Wow, that's crazy.
No content creator, just JBT supporters, sorry.
Whatever. Bye. Like I was saying, $5 to get you in 1 time, $20 to get you in 5 times. Winner takes half. You can't win if you don't play, man. Jump in the raffle. JBT Network 1 is the way you get in. Leave your name and the means of contact. And enjoy the holidays on us, JBT.
Ho, ho,
Peace.
ho, Merry Christmas. Yo, so what's up, man? We back. We with my guy, man. AKA Curly Top. My
Yeah,
man Pride. Salute to my man CDK. Salute to my man Greenlight. Of course,
yeah,
my brother Blue Dad. We gotta talk
yeah,
about this, man. Um, we gotta talk about this, man. We see a lot of people talking, man. Shout out to YSM Media, my big bro in this thing, talking to Jerron Ennis and getting this side of the story. And you know what I say to that? I don't care. You are just talking. If you want to be great, you take chances, bro. Take chances. So all this talk is it's all for nothing because guess what? You still ain't fight. You still ain't announcing that you fight no champion, and you ain't about to fight Virgil Ortiz, who's about to fight Madrimov, who's the former WBA regular champion. So I mean, it is what it is, man. I love how people make excuses for fighters that they like. If you like them, it make a difference. But hey, CDK, I'll send it to your look at your phone, your text. I'll put it in your text. You can say all the stuff you want, man, but stop protecting these guys. These guys are grown men. They don't need you to hold their leg up, why they wipe off, man. They don't need that from you. You need us as fans. If you want the money, if you want the big dollars, we got them. We got them. We'll give them to you. It's a fact. We'll give you the money. Fight. Shut up and fight. I also want to say, man, shout out to my man Nunn on making the International Boxing Hall of Fame. We all know he went through some trials and tribulations, man, but God brought him through. Salute to my OG. And definitely, man, congratulations to Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao on making the Boxing International Hall of Fame. Congratulations to those guys. Well deserved. Um, it warms my heart to see guys that I grew up watching making the Hall of Fame. It lets you know you're getting old too. I remember when I seen Kevin Durant, Kevin Garnett, um, Kobe Bryant going to the Hall of Fame. I'm like, I remember watching these guys. So salute to them brothers, man, on making it to the Hall. I'm excited about it, man. It's great for boxing. I hope Manny sit his behind down because he gonna mess around and get stretched out, pause. If he keep playing around. This ain't no play game. This is boxing, baby. This is big time boxing. If you're gonna be in big time boxing, you gotta do two things. You gotta shut up and get ready to get some money. That's two things. Shut up and get ready to get some money. Because that's what all the greats do. They get money. And I'm looking forward to seeing that. Um, it is what it is. You know, you got a lot of people trying to protect Boots and all this stuff. But you know what, man? I don't want to hear it, man. Shout out to El Rayo, man. You know, guys who are looking to challenge themselves. El Rayo went from 135 to 140, became a champion, beat Esau Cruz. And hey, now look at him. He's a world champion. So I'm just so tired of the protection plans people giving guys. All I'll say is he don't need you to be his daddy. He got this, man. Boost got this. He know what he need to do. He need to shut up and fight. That's how this works. Like him saying, "Oh, I was heated." No one cares. You're not gonna do anything, so shut up and go fight. That's what you got to. That's what we got to do, man. These boxers say they the boss. No, we the boss. We're the boss. The fans are the boss. Shut up and go fight. That's what you do. You shut your mouth. You shut your doggone mouth, and you go fight. That's what you do, Boots. You get the money we give you, and you shut up. And I think more fans got to understand, man. These boxers are out of pocket. They are out of pocket. They overly emotional. They think they run something, bro. You don't run nothing. The fans run the sport. Y'all keep treating this sport like it's a doggone going out of business sale every pay-per-view. Guess what, dog? We're not gonna have a sport to talk about. That's not gonna keep working. You're not gonna keep taking our money, man, thinking that's cool. That's not gonna work. I don't like it. What you got on all this prize?
Hey man,
I don't know if prize can hear me. I think you over there.
give
I
me
don't know if
one second. I was in the store. Give me one second. They playing music in here. I don't want to.
yeah,
They
he in the
playing music
store.
in here. I don't want to get copyrighted. Give me a second.
Yeah, I think he in there. Probably stealing from the store. But shout out to my man Prize. But like I
Shopping in
said,
the
man.
store, BBL. Why you always got to put me on the spot?
Hey, I just put it like this, man.
You don't
I,
got
I'm
them?
so tired. I'm so tired of the meat boys coming at BBO talking about, oh, this person is that, this person, man. We seen a real fighter, man. Shout out to Kid Austin. He pulled up. What Kid Austin say? Hey, I'm ready to be great. Shout out to Kid Austin. Shout out to my man Schofield, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, that's what we need, man. We don't need the meat boy talk. We need brothers go get some money and shut up. That's what we need, man. And I hate to just be so real and say, you know what? Get some money and shut up. Try to do. But let's face it, everybody wants to hit the fighters tail and all that. And guess what, bro? We can get paid to talk with you, or we can get paid to talk about you. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care. I want to see fights. I'm gonna say what I want, and that's the end of that. Um, and I think, hold on, damn. And I think more fans got to take that position of, man, forget what they talking about. You do what I tell you. If you want this top dollar money, whatever, brother, man, you gotta fight. You gotta fight, dog. You gotta fight. Ain't no, ain't no. Oh, I'm taking time off and blah 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 blah. Man, go get that money, man. Go get that money. I can say, man, go get that money. And if you get that money, the rest will take care of itself. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. So more guys got to understand, like that's just what it is, man. If you want to be great, You got to go fight, man. You got to go fight.
Where's CDK at? He ain't jumping on.
I don't know. Your audio's trash.
That's your trash
Um,
audio.
What's wrong with the audio, BVO? Can y'all hear
That's
me?
Yeah, BVO. You the one that sound like you underwater. It ain't us. For my son,
Oh yeah, I can't.
the
I work
regular
for.
Joe.
I can't
How
pull
much?
out the closet that I got my son from treatment out. So you can't pull them out. Hold on. Let me see if I can. What's that? Hello, can you hear me? Man, yeah, you know what?
salute to my man CDK.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna laugh right now. I text you. All right.
Salute to my man. Salute to my guy. My favorite Cuban man, Tampa Tommy. Uh, I don't know if can y'all hear me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely need that. So yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to my man CDK. I've been waiting to get on with CDK because man, he been doing a lot of capping, bro. Man, he been doing some capping, bro. Um, and you know what? Salute to CDK
You
because
know,
one
the
thing
thing
I
about it,
will say.
BVO.
Go ahead.
The thing I do is I keep it. I talk on the phone. Said I keep the same character on the phone as I do in real life. So that means I'm not gonna never cap. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. And I'm really discouraged in the way the news has been moving. So I haven't cared about anything. Anybody that listens to my live, no, I ain't done nothing but skip it down the middle. I call it 50-50. I give no fighter, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how much I like a fighter. I'm gonna tell the truth about him. If I don't like the way you're moving, I'm gonna let you know. And if you ain't moving right, I'm gonna say it. Anyway, I'm talking to one of my brothers. I just believe in telling the truth.
I just say this, man. I respect that, but you know what? It's my job to tell the people the truth, man. You know that's
Well,
why they say
you
that's
can't
why
tell
they
them the
say
truth. You
BBO
can't hear
tells
what I
the
said,
truth.
and you tell them something I didn't say. Uh-uh.
Cause I tell you this, man. I tell you guys this. Um, People don't realize this, but this has been probably the worst era of boxing of all time.
Yeah.
This has been one of the weakest eras of boxing of all
Ever.
time. And I blame, guys like undisputed champion Canelo Alvarez. I definitely blame guys like Tank Davis. Blame a lot of guys for this. And you know what? I hear a lot of like meat boys say, "Oh, well, you won't get an interview from this person or that person."
We don't
Guess
care.
what?
We don't
I
care.
don't care. I don't care
We gonna tell it
because
like it
guess
is,
what?
bro.
The real ones are gonna come through, as you see. Kid Austin comes through. I mean, come on, man. We got Brian Norman Sr. that
Ryan
comes through.
Norman.
Jaleel Hackett. Congratulations to Jaleel Hackett on an easy work today out there
Easy
in
work.
Puerto Rico. But I think we got to understand, man, that it's not our job as commentators to kiss no tail. And I'm gonna tell you this: the same thing I would say about Boots, live, I would say in his face. I think he's a crybaby. I think he's a goofball, and I want him to either fight or get out the sport. Because at the end of the day, man, we don't care about how you feel, bro. You asking us to spend our hard on money. Some people working 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week to do this stuff. So you want to tell me to go to your event, I might have to use my paycheck plus plus half of another paycheck, and you think I care about how you feel? No, don't nobody care how I feel when I got to get up and go to work. So I wish more of these young guys would shut up and realize that's a part of being a man. When you a man, some things ain't gonna be how you want it to be. It just is what it is, and you got to accept that and be okay with that. And I'm telling you, these weak young guys that's coming up that think somebody gonna kiss their tail, guess what, man? Life is hard, man. It's rough. It's cutthroat out here, man. If you want to be soft, go to church. You brothers ever been to church? Go to church. That's where it's sweet. But other than that, brothers out here cutthroat. So you can't ask me to spend a lot of my money to come see you fight, and you not fighting nobody. I'm gonna
I
say
think you're
something
being a
about it.
little. I think you're being a little too harsh on Boots.
Well, listen. This is the thing. This is the thing. I don't care because we got to be real.
I
I'm gonna
respect
just
it.
tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. When I get up in the morning at 4 in the morning, get ready to go to work, or you get up in the morning, go to work, do anybody care about how you feel? Absolutely
Nope.
not. So for me to sit here and say, "Oh, to hear you say in your car, in your sports car, oh, I was heated," what you gonna do? Nothing. So shut up and go fight or get out the sport because we don't need you in the sport. Just like we got a Boots, we'll get another one. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, but I think you're being a
Just like,
little
hold on,
too
hold on,
harsh
hold on.
on him.
Just like we had Tank. Guess what? We had Roy Jones. If you don't want to be the guy, we'll get another one. And
You
I'll
because
go and I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna open the floor for you, bros. Go ahead.
yeah, you being too harsh on Boots. Nobody want to talk about when Virgil ducked him at 147. When they talking about 50,000 months they need, whatever his daddy and them his team said. So I don't want to hear about none of that. Now it was some shady stuff going on. It's kind of weird. I don't got all the information like I want, but I'm not throwing them away because of Virgil Ortiz. You know what I mean? They said they sent the contract. It's supposed to be 140 or 154, but the contract came 147. His team sent it to Boots wrong. So like that, it was all a bunch of kind of shady stuff going on. So I'm just gonna wait and see. You know what I mean? 24
Hold
is
on,
a
hold on, hold
wash.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me
24 is
just
a
say this
wash
real
in
quick.
boxing.
When you out there working your 12 and 12s, do anybody say how you feeling, Prize?
Nah, but what does
No.
that got to do with?
Get to
And
work. Shut up and get to work. That's
he
what I'm
just
saying.
fought. He
You
just
got,
had to
you know
fulfill a
what?
mandatory, or they would have took his belt.
Us as the doghouse community, man, we got to stop this old soft wiping these fighters off, man. Screw them. Just like we had you, we'll make another you tomorrow. Tomorrow. Don't
And why are you
forget, we
so
got
mad at
people.
Boots right now?
No, I'm not. It's not about boots. It's about this whole thing where these fighters think we owe them something. We
Okay.
don't owe y'all nothing. We don't owe y'all nothing. Not a thing. We don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all ain't Muhammad Ali. Y'all ain't do nothing for nobody. So I don't care, man. And like I said, I'm more speaking to those goofballs who think that you gotta ride somebody to get an interview or you gotta ride somebody to be in it. You don't gotta do none of that. You ain't gotta do none of that. Because all the real fighters recognize real, bro. Just that simple, man. We all know
CDK.
for a fact. I would love to go box every day. Wouldn't you, CDK?
Nah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
definitely would.
Man. Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay. Let me go ahead and give y'all a real assessment. Y'all know somebody got to be the logical thinker in this situation, and I think the problem, and this is with most channels. If you like one person, you're harder on the next person when they make a mistake or something doesn't go their way. And with Boots, because a lot of people lean towards liking Virgil more than him, or whatever it may be, you're gonna hear a lot of negativity when it comes to talking about Boots. First and foremost, I'm a fan of Jerron Boots Ennis. Secondly, I don't care what the outcome was. I feel like because he's not able to get a lot of fights, he should, man, when it come on your table, man, you got to take your shot. That's what I'm looking at. Whether it was a mistake made or not, you had an opportunity to get a big name, a marquee name on your resume, somebody that I think that you would have beat handily and easily. And I wish that you would have went ahead no matter what and stepped up. Let this notion go that you got to be undisputed at 147. I don't know who's telling you that this is something that you got to do, but it is not. Floyd Mayweather nor Manny Pacquiao was undisputed at 147. And what Manny Pacquiao doing? He's going into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. You know why? Because he was taking the big fights. He wasn't worrying about just what you want to call conquering a weight division. He was fighting anybody, you know what I'm saying, that needed they were gonna put a what how you say that? He was fighting anybody, man, that was gonna make his legacy look better. Let's put it that way. So Boots, it's time to let go of I gotta be undisputed at 147, and we're gonna keep it real right here. You got people like Brian Norman Sr., and I'm gonna say this again, man, and I'm gonna tell you this right here. I don't care what you say, you can't make this make sense. If I made $100,000 in my first fight and somebody offered me 1.2 million, why would I turn it down? It doesn't make sense. Then after I turn it down, I come on get talking about you're a clown, my son can beat you. No, that's not the truth. The truth of the matter is you turned down your biggest payday ever, and it doesn't make sense. And if you're saying that you turned it down because I listened to the whole thing, he said it was gonna knock his son down to 800,000 once he got through paying everybody. Well, guess what? That $150,000 knocked your paycheck down to probably about 75,000. So, and guess what would have happened also? Had you been able to beat Boots in the first fight, you would have got a rematch, right? Boots would have had a rematch clause in there. Guess what would have happened with that rematch clause? You would have probably made a lot more money being the champion, holding the cards, and your son definitely would have been the millionaire that you wanted him to be. We have to stop saying these crazy things and just stop looking at Boots because he ain't the only one moving bad out here. Most of these fighters are being misled and they are not being properly managed. That's the honest God truth. And that is what's wrong with boxing. I'm 51 years old. I've seen a lot of boxers come through, a lot of good ones, and I have never seen this is the worst ever that I'm seeing right now from boxing, man. I'm very disappointed with a sport I love. I hate what's going on with boxing right now. Boxing is not what it should be. It is because of the fighters, it's because of the promoters, it's everything that's going on. People blaming Boots. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Boots is young. He's being managed. His managed team, his father, who is his trainer, everybody should have stepped up and said, hey, Boots, you might want to be undisputed at 147, but guess what we're going to do? We're taking this fight with Virgil Ortiz at 154. You cannot let this opportunity pass you by. You understand what I'm saying? You can't let this opportunity pass you by. Why did they do that? That's what I'm mad about. I don't know Boots the person. I can't call him a goofball. I won't go that far. He seems like a very humble young man, so I'm not going to call nobody out of their name. Yes, I pay my hard-earned money. You know what I'm saying? When these fights come on, and I want to see the best fight the best. But who is fighting the best around here? We got Javante Tank Davis fighting Lamont Roach. Floyd Schofield stepped up big time. And I ain't mad at Shakur Stevenson for taking that fight. And I'm going to tell you why. You know why? Shakur Stevenson, man, kept getting called out. I mean, they talk bad about this man. And if somebody keep calling your phone, eventually you're going to answer the phone. And guess what? If I don't like the conversation, I'm going to let you have it. So that's what Shakur Stevenson is getting ready to do. He's about to let him have it. I ain't got a problem with this fight. I'm ready to see, you know what I'm saying, how Floyd Schofield look. And even though I think it's going to be one of those 10-2, 9-3 type of fights, this is what I feel about that. He's still going to get a good learning experience, and it's going to make him better. And we know right now that Floyd Schofield is one of these young fighters that is not scared to get in the ring with anybody. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we need in boxing. That's what we need. We need people willing to take chances. You don't get these opportunities all the time. And if you keep turning them down, Jerron Boots Ennis, you're going to end up looking like who? None other than a Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade or Andre. You're going to look like him. We don't want that. I don't want to see your career go down that path till you don't get another marquee name or a big name until you're 35 years old. One more thing. This fight with Kern, people saying Boots got exposed. No, Boots didn't get exposed. We seen Boots fight a man that had one or two losses on his record. That hadn't fought another American fighter. And if you ever been in a boxing ring or know anything about boxing, guess what? Kern can box. And I can guarantee you this. If Kern gets an opportunity against a Mario Barrios, Stanley Jonas, or Brian Norman, he has a real good chance of beating any one of those guys. So let's see what happens with that. Let's give Kern, before we said Boots got exposed, let's give Kern another one of these big name fighters and let's see how they fare against him. And then we can judge just how good Boots really is. Because what we're judging it off of is a guy that came in there, fought, and lost every round, but still looked good. That's what we're doing. But when we took Virgil Ortiz, who got knocked down twice, you understand what I'm saying? people trying to say Boots scared of a man that got knocked down twice. They almost got beat by another flat-foot fighter. Make it make sense. Boots would dance circles around Virgil Ortiz. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I see. I think if Boots and Virgil fight, it's a 60-40 fight. You understand what I'm saying? We got to stop the notion that Boots is scared and start realizing what it really is. Boots is being led by a team that doesn't have his best interest at heart, and it's Eddie Hearn. When you're taking a look at how Eddie Hearn is moving, he's more focused on getting his fellow countryman, Conor Benn, a fight. You know what I'm saying? With Mario Barrios, when you got a champion over here. Now, I understand that you feel like maybe Conor Benn beats Mario Barrios and you can make the Jerron Boots Ennis and Conor Benn fight. But I feel like you could have made the Conor Benn fight no matter what. You could have got Boots to fight with Mario, let him get 2 belts, and then gave Conor Benn an opportunity. That's how I see it, y'all. Y'all there? Prize, BBO. Well, they not here, I don't guess, so I continue to rant. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep this thing going. Definitely going to keep it going. Like I said also, man, Gervonta Tank Davis is a great talent. Prize, you back? Gervonta Tank Davis is a great talent, man. Nothing but respect for that guy. But all the time, people are putting him in their back pocket. And when I say back pocket, what I mean by that is like they're scared to let him be great. Let Gervonta Tank Davis be great. But the question I have is for Tank, do you really want to be great? Do you really want to be great? You say you don't care about titles. You know what I'm saying? So you don't care about trying to unify the division or winning a belt. None of that matters to you. But what does matter to you? Is the legacy? Because if it's legacy, then we're going to get the fights like Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather used to give us. We're going to see you go out and face the best of the best, the Teofimo Lopez, the Devin Haney's, the Shakur Stevenson, the Keyshawn Davis. You know what I'm saying? Even a little more top tier competition, not over them, but I'm talking about better than what you're facing. You see what I'm saying? There are still fights out there better than Lamont Roach. There are fighters that he could take on. There's a grade up from Lamont Roach. Even during to be great by moving up to 140 and taking on the fear of those guys. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to see something from Tank that, you know what I'm saying, I believe he's special. And I want him to show the world he's special. But I don't know if it's going to happen. Prize, you there? I don't know what's going on with your production, BBO, but it stinks. Your production stinks. Do you hear me? I don't even know if everybody can hear me talking. I hope they can. Like I said, I'm keeping this thing going, man. The show must go on. And if it's got to be a CDK show, it'll be a CDK show. But it's a BVO production. And a prize fighter is here too, man. We're doing our thing. And we're going to continue to do our thing. And that's the problem I got with a lot of these channels. They're pro this, pro that. And that's what makes it just really turns my stomach to see, man, the way a lot of these channels, man, they really rag on some of these fighters when they don't like them or they like the other fighter. I told you once and I tell you again, there ain't nothing wrong with liking more than one fighter. There's nothing wrong, man, with, you know what I'm saying, having 3 or 4 fighters in the same weight division that you feel like are good or great fighters. I think, man, Gervonta Tank Davis, Devin Haney are excellent fighters. Teofimo Lopez don't like nothing about him. Excellent fighter. But, you know, hey, people, because they feel like nowadays, if you like one fighter, you can't like the other, they tear down the fighters. And that's destroying boxing too. Because when you go to a bigger channel and all he does is talk bad about a fighter, you know what I'm saying? A fan that isn't a hardcore fan is going to look like, well, I don't need to see him fight. For what? You know what I'm saying? I know what he brings to the table. Man, this guy over here I watch all the time say that guy ain't about nothing. So that's what we're dealing with in boxing right now. We're dealing with a lot of hate, animosity, and, you know, all of the dinosaurs basically now they're on the back end. Bob Arum, 93 years old. You know, Bob Arum has made some great fights, but a lot of that ain't there no more. Who do we have to turn to now for these great fights? We got Turkey. And with Turkey out of Sheik, you know what we're getting from y'all? A lot of hate. A lot of y'all hating on Turkey. A lot of y'all talking bad about what he's doing for boxing, and it doesn't make sense. But do you know why they're talking bad about Turkey? Because Gervonta Tank Davis got in his mind, the Tank Davis fans, that if he fights on Turkey card, Turkey gonna make him fight somebody he don't want to fight. And that's what it boils down to. Turkey is not going to give up his hard-earned money, you know what I'm saying, for you to get in there with some cab driver. There ain't no fighting Teddy the cab drivers on Turkey out of Sheik cards. You know what I'm saying? From top to bottom, the best cards you ever gonna see. I don't have a problem with him going to Saudi Arabia. I've said that over and over again. Go to Saudi Arabia and fight. I'll watch you on TV because it doesn't really matter. I got my popcorn and I'm sitting back and I'm enjoying the sport that I love, and that's boxing. Prize, BVO. I don't know what's going on, fellas. I don't know where they're at right now. I'm tuned in, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep this thing going. Let me see. 1 second, y'all. Yeah. So basically, like I was saying, man, BVO, I don't know what's up. I don't know where you at. But text me on the cell phone, let me know what's going on so I can know you know what I'm saying? I'm texting BVO everybody, trying to see where he's at, trying to see what's going on with him. For some reason, I'm still up here and they're not. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. That's the main thing. Can y'all even hear me? Said BVO got to bring you back. Where's BVO at? Can you hear me, Price? Okay, that's all I want to know then. As long as you can hear me, everybody, until Price come back, like I said, I'm keeping this thing smoking. We got a big fight tonight, man. We got a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Riches and Hitches taking on Liam Pyro. You know what I'm saying? As I showed earlier, I had showed Price earlier. I'm always gonna put my money where my mouth is, so I ain't just talking when I tell you something. I truly believe it, and I believe tonight Leon Pyro takes care of business. It's a 50-50 fight, but I've been paying close attention to how they're moving, and man, Hitchens have been showing a lot of real, like his energy. It just isn't right. You know, the way he's moving, the way he's talking, it's like he knows he's in a big fight and he's acting nervous. Prize, you up now? I see you. Are you back? Everybody back?
Oh
Man,
yeah, I thought you was cooking, man.
Okay. I ain't know you. I ain't know what was going on, bro. You know me. I'm gonna get to going. I ain't gonna let the show stop. You hear me? Yeah.
Oh no, I
What?
thought you was cooking, man. I was trying to handle some business. We ain't got to say
Okay.
that on
Okay.
live.
Yeah.
We got people in the
I've
business
been
watching.
cooking. I've been going. I've been going. He
What
said
he
what?
say? D free, D for the win. Said Oscar didn't want Austin versus Shakur, but Austin pressed
Right.
for it. Wise boot pressing for Virgil. Um, hey, because he don't got no nuts, man. It's
Hey, let
that
me tell y'all
simple, bro.
something. Once again, I ain't gonna
They
like I
call what
said.
they call that CDK. They call it. They call it. I think Booth is a eunuch. Ain't that what they
Hey,
call him?
yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something though. I don't think you got Hitchens winning the boring fight. Like I said, it's a 50-50 fight. I just don't like the way that Hitchens is moving. I've been watching his energy. I kind of see a lot of nervous energy, and I feel like Liam Pyro may be a little bit of the better fighter. But hey, it could go either way, and I'm definitely on the fence that it could go any way. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna say it's a 50-50 fight, but I do have Liam Pyro winning that fight. I think that he takes care of business tonight. If you watch Hitchens' last two fights, he hasn't looked good at all. He hasn't looked good. You know what I'm saying? They're just being honest. I could be wrong by tonight, but hey, let the ticket tell me because
He's
I have
boring,
put my
man. He gonna win. He might
who is that?
win, but I mean, he gonna be a belt holder because if anybody at 140 get their hands on Hitchens, he gonna get beat to death.
Yes,
Because
he
he's a
is.
poor man's Devin Haney. He's a poor
Yes,
man's Devin Haney, bro. He's not that
I
guy.
agree, I agree with that.
I said
Going
Hitchens
back to
is
Boots, though.
nothing but a poor man's Devin Haney.
I'm sorry. Let me go back to Boots right quick for somebody who had put up their comment. Uh, the one thing that happened was I don't know if y'all paid attention, but like Pride was saying, it was some funny movement going on. It didn't take it was like once Boots said, "Hey man, we're gonna do it at 147," and Virgil team said no, not at 147, 154. The next thing I know, Virgil had a fight, and I'm telling y'all, it was within 24 hours. Virgil had a fight. So
Well,
the
they
opportunity.
told them it was a deadline, CDK.
Yeah, but
It's a
I'm saying
deadline.
it was the quickest deadline I've ever seen. I'm just being honest with you. I ain't defending nobody. I respect Virgil for signing it quickly like he did. So this is not about either fighter. I'm saying I had never seen that type of movement that fast. Like it was already in place. So I
Yeah,
like I
because
said,
Turkey had basically what happened to give you a little insight on what it was. Turkey had told Eddie Hearn that hey, this fight needs to be signed now.
Yeah,
I want to make an announcement, and how he work and how Turkey Sandwich works is he wants to do it when he want to do it.
yeah, and
So
I don't
same
like
thing
that.
with Sanders Guyton.
Hey, that's
You
the
got
only thing.
hey, it don't hey guess what? Guess what? If I'm paying, it don't matter what you like.
Yeah, it
That's what
do.
I'm
Because
saying. People don't
I'm gonna
understand
tell
that.
you
He's
where
paying.
you're wrong at. I'm gonna tell you where you're wrong at about that. It does matter
Go
because
ahead.
my life is on the line. Whether you paying me or not, it's still my life, and it's still my chance. I'm getting in the ring, blood, sweat, and tears. I'm taking an opportunity or a chance. I might not come home to my family. So yes, it does matter. Don't never say that a boxer what he thinks doesn't matter. That right there should never come out of anybody's mouth. It does always
I,
matter
I
what I
don't mean
think.
I don't mean I'm not saying he shouldn't have no say. I'm saying don't ask for my I'm talking about the promoter. I'm not even talking about the boxer.
Okay,
Don't ask me for my money and I tell you how I'm gonna give it to you and then you complain. It's my
but
money.
but hold on. I don't. The thing is, what kind of Eddie Hearn? What did he take responsibility in this? A contract came over for 147. Should Eddie Hearn have known that there was a mistake in that contract because we know that Virgil cannot make 147? Should there have been a stop or halt right there and say, hold on, hey, y'all sent this over. Y'all really want to fight at 147? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I feel you, man.
Thank you for green light for that too.
Shout
I
out to
just
my
want to know how
man,
you
but
feel about Eddie Hearn in this whole situation. Do you feel like Eddie Hearn doing a great job with Boots' career? What do you think?
I think Boots Ennis is the new Andre 2.0. Um, another black fighter who took the money and he should have signed with Top Rank or Matchroom. I mean, or Matchroom.
PBC.
I mean, not Matchroom Golden Boy or something. Because I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you got to get with somebody gonna help you, man. We seen Demetrius Andre get played with, pause,
Mhm.
and just drug around. And you know what? It's sad because Boo Boo Andre was special at 54. He
Yes, he
probably
was.
would have beat everybody at 54.
He was special.
And we seen him really didn't even get a shot until he was old and washed up. So I'm not gonna sit here and dog Boots. I'm just saying I'm just giving some feedback on the fact of why us as content creators got to understand what the fans are saying. The fans are saying, I get up and work every day, CDK. I got to
But
do stuff
see,
I don't want to do every day.
I'm a fan, but I'm also a person that's been in the ring. I have, I know what the fans are saying, but I'm also looking at it from the fighter's perspective too, and knowing that what comes with it, man. Because the same way we're getting up in the morning going to work, they're getting up in the morning 5, 6 in the morning running 5 miles and putting in the hard work that comes with it. You see what I'm saying? So there's a two-way street to this. Now in Boots' case, I don't know. I don't like a bunch of excuses. I'm the type of person I hate excuses. I feel like that this was an opportunity. And if listen, you send me a contract and it's wrong, right? But I know I want to fight. I want a big name, marquee name bad. And they said, hey man, no, we can't do it at 147. We can do it at 154. Hey, guess what? Man, I want that fight. I'm going up in weight. Tell them let's do this. Let's make it happen. That should have been all should have been said. Let's make it happen because Boots don't have to give up his title. He'd already took care of his mandatory. He could have went to 154 and fought and still had the title at 147 if he wanted to hang on. Now, what Boots keep continuing to say is, well, if once he goes to 154, he's gonna stay at 154. He don't want to come back down. Well, what's wrong with that? If you can't get the fight at 147, what's wrong with going to 154 and making big fights? Now, Tim Tszyu said that Boots turned down that fight. Could you imagine having Tim Tszyu and Virgil Ortiz on your resume, especially if you beat those guys? Boots' legacy would have started to look a whole lot better, and we wouldn't be having this conversation right now about Jerron Boots Ennis. So those are two mistakes. And a man, as a father, if my son, if I'm training my son, and that comes across my table, I have to sit my son down and have a long discussion with him about what we need to do and what our next move gonna be. Because Boots' next move should have been his best move, and it wasn't. And this is why we're talking about Boots like this. I truly believe in that Boots is a great talent. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care they can say he's scared or whatever. I know what I see, and I think Boots man he's an excellent fighter. But you can't keep on being stuck on 147, 147. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn already moved on from you in a sense. He's trying to get Conor being a Mario Barrios. You know what I'm saying? He might circle back to you if Conor being is successful, and that's not a given. Conor Bean doesn't look the same since he came out steroids. So who's to say that he beats Mario Barrios? We don't know what's gonna happen. And then what? Boots might not get that fight. What if Barrios and Brian Norman decide to fight? Juniors decide to fight each other. Boots, man, might be on the outside looking in for a long time to come. And it might be 33, 34 years old before Boots gets a name. And man, it might be too late. So like I said, I'm sick of the whole situation with Boots. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying, of these fighters not taking the opportunity when it comes their way. Man, that's what's going on with Boots right now. Another thing, going back to the Leon Pyro fight. If y'all haven't had opportunity, tell me if I'm lying. Go back and look at what they've been doing these face-offs and all that, and tell me, do you feel like that Hitchens has nervous energy? I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not really like neither one of the fighters, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, are great fighters. They're good fighters. So, and I don't have a bone in this fight. I don't like one guy more than the other. I just feel like the Liam Pyro, you know what I'm saying, is more confident. You know, when a fighter gets to lashing out like Hitchens been doing, and you'll see what I'm talking about, it's nervous energy. And that's exactly what I see. I don't know why BVO keep dropping off stage and Pride ain't came back on. Who knows why? But hey, we're gonna keep talking, doing our thing. And if there's anything in the comments that you want to put over there or ask me about these upcoming fights or anything, man, just let me know. I'm answering all questions, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited. Man, y'all see my shirt. If you don't see it, you see what it said? Lions, man. Lions only. And I ain't talking about the Charlo twins. I'm talking about the real Lions only. The Detroit Lions. You understand what I'm saying? We're 12-1 right now, and it's Super Bowl or bust for us. Super Bowl or nothing for us right now, baby. The Detroit Lions, man, I just feel like the only thing that might hurt us, we got like 15, 16 injuries. And eventually, I think the only thing that can keep us out of the Super Bowl is the injuries. Other than that, I don't see nobody beating us. Philadelphia, they look good, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think Philly's a better team than us. Saquon Barkley made a big difference coming over, you know what I'm saying? And you see what type of talent he is. But I still believe, man, that the arsenal we have some elite players on offense, and the defense, man, they might bend a little bit, but they don't break anymore. That was the problem with the old teams of Detroit. We would bend and break. Now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see we'll hold up and we will get a stop when we need to. So that's what I'm looking at with my Detroit Lions, man. I don't know how some of y'all teams doing, but my team, hey, man, and I've been a Detroit Lions fan for 46 years now, 46 years to be exact. So in my lifetime, I never thought that we would be in this position. I told myself, man, before the Detroit Lions get to the Super Bowl, I'll be dead and gone. So I might got an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to see, if God will, to see that this year. Let's see how it plays out, man. I know BBO is a Cleveland Brown fan. The Cleveland Browns got the most exciting quarterback in football, if you ask me, man. He's a likable guy. But guess what? Man, when you talk about throwing interception after interception after interception after interception, he's a turnover machine. Cleveland Browns, man, hey, listen, I'm just hoping that the Cleveland Browns actually have a decent team. They're better than their record says, man. And if you know anything, I'm from Tennessee. We got the Titans down here. We're not looking at, you know what I'm saying? We're not looking at hot. I'm not a real Titans fan. Like I said, I didn't switch teams. I stayed with the Lions when the Titans came to town. But I will cheer for them. But they're not that hot right now, man. But football right now, we take Kansas City. For some reason, Patrick Mahomes is not playing like the old Patrick Mahomes. And I kept saying to myself, a lot of those games were close. And I said, man, the only reason that they're winning is because of the defense. And their defense really, when have you ever known for a defense to carry the Kansas City Chiefs? Well, this year right here, you've been seeing that. That's why I don't see them, you know what I'm saying, being able to beat the Lions in the Super Bowl. Both of them was get there, or they might not get there. Russell Wilson, man, is back. People said Russell Wilson was done for. Russell Wilson, man, went to Pittsburgh and got his swagger back. The guy is playing phenomenal right now. Nothing but respect, man, for the way he's playing. Mike Tomlin done an excellent job. A lot of people thought he was crazy when he put Justin Fields on the bench and put Russell Wilson back out there. But that's not the case, man. When you're a great coach, and this is what people need to think about, man, Mike Tomlin has went to the playoffs every year he's been in Pittsburgh. So don't never look at that man and question any decision he make when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. He knows what he's doing, man. Think about how many teams can say, or coaches can say, that every year they've been with a team, they went to the playoffs. Not many, man. Not many at all. BBO, are you there? Prize, are you there? Testing, testing, 1, 2. Anybody there? Man, another thing. When is Devin Haney coming back, folks? When is Devin the Dream Haney coming back? We've seen him training. We've seen him in shape. We've seen him out of shape. We've seen him in the gym. We've seen him at the fair trying to fight. What are we gonna get from Devin Haney, man? Devin Haney is all over the board. I definitely think he needs to get back in the ring sooner than later because the longer you stay out the ring, the more your confidence will fall off. And especially when you take that type of punishment in a fight, man, it's hard to come back and be the same fighter. What do you think? Ryan Garcia cheated knowingly? He cheated. But let's think about this. Devin Haney still took the punishment. And you can't get that out your mind. See, there are a lot of things you can look at in that fight and say, okay, what if Ryan didn't take anything? Was Devin fight plan still good enough to beat Ryan Garcia? You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. Devin Haney was getting beat up on regardless of what Ryan Garcia took. So I'm just trying to see when the dream is gonna come back, man. Like I said, we seen the last time we seen the American Dream, he was at the fair trying to throw it, you know what I'm saying? Well, he threw a phantom punch and missed. You know what I'm saying? Even that shot was when he had his hand down then. You know what I'm saying? Get your guard up, Devin. Man, dude could have threw a punch the same hook that Ryan Garcia threw and connected. I don't know what's going on with Devin Haney, but I'm tired of seeing him or Bill Haney, mostly Bill doing interviews talking about this lawsuit. I don't respect the lawsuit. This is boxing. I don't. I know what you said. I know how you feel about it, and I know why you say you're doing it. But man, get it back in the ring. Get it back in blood, as they say.
Hey, but CDK, can I ask you a question about that lawsuit thing?
Yes, sir.
This is what I have to respond to that lawsuit thing. At what point it has to be some kind of consequence when you cheat in boxing? It needs to be so terrifying that fighters stop doing it. They,
Yeah.
if you realize, oh, damn, niggas can sue, and,
Mhm.
and if you cheat me in a fight and I sue you for $1.2 million and win, that's gonna open up a whole nother thing. You feel me? It's gonna open up people gonna be a little bit more conscious now. Damn, really? Should I have this stuff in my system?
Yeah.
This and that. And these sanctioning bodies, they don't help. Some of these sanctioning bodies, you can have a little bit of stuff in your system.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
You
right
can
about
have
that.
small traces like residue or whatever. Only which one is it? What is it? Vada.
Water,
One of them
water,
is the only one where you can't have nothing.
water. What Vada does is basically Vada is the testing agency. They come out, they do the testing, but they don't actually look at the samples. Once they do the testing, they send it to water, and water is the one that makes the decision on what's in your system. So that's it.
Okay.
They work together. You see what I'm saying?
All
So
right.
they work
So
together.
if Bill Haney wins a $2 million lawsuit,
I ain't mad at them.
that's I thought that was part of business, and
Yeah,
I thought boxing was a business. Like everybody say, this is business. This is business.
I
Fighters don't
agree.
want to fight. This is business. This is business. All right. Well, nigga, suing is business.
Yeah,
So why is
hey,
y'all so mad? Why is y'all so worried about that? The kid will fight
yeah,
anybody. The
yeah,
kid's gonna come back. It doesn't matter if he goes in there and go fight Tank and get smoked. So what? He's still gonna have fans, and he's still same thing with Shakur. That's how I feel about all three of them.
yeah.
Tank, I don't know. He's looking like he doesn't love boxing, and I can't blame him for that. He was talking about anger management and therapy and all of that. He doesn't love it anymore. He's accomplished the highest thing he could. He would have never thought he would have made $30 or $40 million in his life, probably. Now that he's accomplished that, he want to be with his two daughters, and I know how he feel
Hmm.
because I like to be with mine.
That's
So
right. That's
again,
right.
it's part of business, people. And I know y'all gonna get up here and probably crucify me in the chat, but
Nah,
it's all right. I ain't worried about it. That's just my opinion, how I feel. I feel
hey,
like it's part of business. I don't give a damn about none of that lawsuit stuff. All I care
mhm,
about is when that kid get in the ring and perform and entertain me. I'll buy his stuff. I don't care what Bill
me
Haney
too.
kind of lawsuits and all these stuff and all. It's business.
Definitely.
Get
And you know
over it.
what? You know what, bro? And I respect that to the fullest. And I think I'm leaning more. The reason I don't like the lawsuit, I think it's just keeping Devin Haney out of the ring. If you notice what I said at the end, like I'm
Yeah.
ready for him to get back in the ring. I'm more focused on that than the lawsuit. It's not that I have so much of a problem with the lawsuit. I just feel like Devin Haney is staying out of the ring too long. I want to see him get back active because I feel like the longer he stays out the ring, the worse it is for him for the confidence level. I feel like he
Right.
needs to get a fight in, you know what I'm saying, and get back on track. So that's what I'm really looking at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not so much mad about the lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Because everything you said, man, like there needs to be stiffer competition, Paul, for what's going on. There has to be something in place to make these fighters, you know what I'm saying?
Terrified to do it.
Definitely, definitely. And I think one thing is this right here. If you're caught cheating and it's a major fight, especially a major fight or any fight, your whole paycheck should be rewarded to the person that got in the ring with you that you put in jeopardy. That should definitely be one of the things that happen. Your whole, not
Yes.
half, not a percentage, not a little
The
bit,
whole check.
the whole check.
And now you need to make and now you're open for civil suits. Not only that, you got to give up your paycheck, but now you're up for now you could be hit with civil suits all crazy now.
Yep,
So these guys need to think about it, and I don't care. And then somebody got to do it. I mean, people clowning Devin Haney and Bill
yeah.
Haney. Oh, he's suing this nigga, the cops and cops. When is boxing? When did boxing become the streets?
Hey, he
You
definitely,
niggas ain't even in the streets for real, but y'all talk like y'all in the streets,
yeah,
and y'all niggas ain't in the streets. Y'all
yep,
just talking, okay? So it's a business. First off, people always talking about business. All right, well, boxing is a business. So somebody got to kick that door down, and the Devin Haney and them got to be get laughed at and picked on and all that and bullied, and people talking about them because of the lawsuit. Then oh well.
yeah,
Too bad.
exactly.
Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to put a stop to it. Something
Yeah.
has to happen. If they don't want to take the paycheck, like what Brother CDK just said, then I'm suing niggas. You
Mm.
cheat me, you get in the ring, and you beat me up, or if you not even beat me up, even if I beat you up, and I find out you try to cheat against me, I'm gonna sue your ass anyway. Because remember, first, I'm not a gangster. I'm a boxer. And boxing, and part of my job is business. Is big in what my career is, and that's boxing. So that's part of lawsuits are part of business, people.
Yep. Because Devin Haney could have got hurt bad enough where he couldn't fight again. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what it's going to happen. It's going to take for somebody to get unalived, and then everybody going to start saying, "Okay, man, I'm sticking them PEDs and da da da." You know.
mhm.
And
Yep,
I
yep.
heard Tim Bradley talking about, he knew he fought
Man,
fighters on PEDs and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, this like I rock with him. Like he all right, man. I don't know about Tim, man.
I'm gonna lie to you. I'm not a fan of Tim Bradley. He's part of the peanut gallery, and he's part of the problem. The thing I don't like with Tim Bradley, if you ever notice something about him, he when it comes to a black fighter, especially if he don't like him, he goes to like almost a street mode of talking. He forgets that he's an analyst and supposed to be a professional, and he starts to throw like a little street talk out there and really talk down on black fighters and real negative. I don't like that about Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley has that bad about him. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things. Just like I said, I always felt like Andre Ward was the better analyst of the analyst of the two. And I don't know how Andre Ward basically, you know what I'm saying, was kicked off the air and they let Tim Bradley stay. But I do have a feeling that Tim Bradley was doing a lot of bootlicking. You know what I'm saying? So they kept Tim Bradley. Andre Ward, one of the people that he's gonna give you his real opinion. He doesn't matter if this fighter's fighting for ESPN and this one ain't. He gonna tell you the truth about a fighter. So I think that's what happened with Tim Bradley, man. Tim Bradley's kind of like that. I used to like Sean Porter as a fighter. Now what I'm seeing for Sean Porter as the analyst, I don't really like. There's a lot of things about him in his show and the way he talks about Boots and other people, man, that he don't like on the slick. I don't like that. Like a lot of the way these people moving, I just don't like it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem I got with those guys. Just so we not getting off topic, but those guys, man, you know what I'm saying? They're not good for us. They're not good for us. Put it that way. You still there, Brian? Or you gone back out again? BBO been gone for a total of 30 minutes now, but it's all good. What's BBO? I don't know. Can you hear me, Bryce? I don't know what's going on.
I'm talking to my grandparents. Give me 1 second,
Oh,
brother. Keep
okay,
cooking.
okay. All right. And whatever's going on. Now, getting back to what I was talking about, folks. Football. I was talking about football, wasn't. Let me check these scores too, man. One thing about when you making these bets, man, you gotta switch your ticket. You know what I'm saying? I'm a ticket sweater. I got bets in. I need to see what my team doing. I need to see uh who's doing what. And already Arizona State, as y'all can see, I don't know if you can see that they're up 17 to 10 right now over Iowa State. So I do got Arizona State. It's the second quarter, It's 4th and 8. Iowa State has the ball, 4th and 8 at the Arizona State University's 28-yard line. So they are in scoring position. So, you know what I'm saying, more than likely, they probably take a field goal, or they took a field goal, and I could be behind. See how that plays out. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the teams I took. So, like I said, man, these bets, man, I'm serious about these bets. I mean, yeah, they're not playing today. Let me do this, okay? I dare to do this. Let me finish this up. All right? I'll be doing a minute. No, let's see. Still going through the motion. Like I said, checking all scores today. It might be the only game playing right now. I think it is. You understand what I'm saying? It might be the only game that's going on at this moment. I'm trying to see if I left out anything, man, or missed anything, or we haven't covered anything today with boxing that's going on right now. I'm going, like I said, going through it, thinking about the fights, upcoming fight, Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. I don't know how y'all feel about that fight. Like I said, the first fight, I felt like Tyson Fury had that fight under control. He was doing great, and Tyson Fury let up off the gas. He started, trying to do the slick stuff, and that's something you can't do against a fighter like Usyk, man. And Tyson Fury got caught with something, and when he got caught, the fight, it turned the tide of the fight. I do have Tyson Fury winning the rematch. I think Tyson Fury gonna get the job done. I heard what's his name, Anthony Joshua hating, but Anthony Joshua has to understand, son. His fighting style and Tyson Fury's fighting style are entirely different. Tyson Fury is a much better boxer than Anthony Joshua is, and he's a lot more mobile. And that's what hurt Anthony Joshua in his fights against Usyk. Tyson Fury has a really good chance of beating Usyk. And that's what I think I'm gonna see. Tyson Fury said he's not gonna change up his style. He's gonna come in there, do the same thing he was doing before. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna change team or nothing. And I agree with Tyson Fury. I wouldn't change the thing either. I would keep doing what I do, go in there, get it in, you know what I'm saying, and handle business. Prize back when he comes back, I gotta start getting ready for work, folks. Your boy got to work today, you know what I'm saying?
You about to jump off?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to jump off, man. I got to get ready for work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You good?
I'm going to hit BVO backstage and tell him I'm about to jump off too. I'm about to spend a little bit of time with my grandparents and sit and talk with them. But, man, we can go back. I think we're going live back tonight. I think BVO is going to do the fight. I'm not sure. I'll check with y'all. And if we do go live for the fight, then I'll make sure BVO puts out a little something in the community to let everybody know to come rock with us, jump on the panel, talk boxing with us, man.
Definitely, man. This CK and Prize, man.
Yeah.
I'm out. We out.
Peace.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like